Hi, everybody. How are you? I hope you have had a wonderful start to your holiday season. If this is the first time you're joining me or you don't know me, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I am based here in Washington, D.C., but our clients are all over the United States. We help them with many different types of immigration applications. I come on here to provide information about humanitarian cases, mostly. The focus of our conversation here is mostly humanitarian cases. I am here to get the word out so you understand which types of humanitarian options might be available to you to take advantage of in terms of applying for a green card, applying for status here in the United States. We focus this conversation on mostly VAWA cases, which are immigration benefits that are currently available to people that are married to U.S. citizens or green card holders when their spouse is unwilling or using their immigration status to withhold that green card, or kind of dangling that over their head as a means of control or domination. So there are protections available to you if you or someone you know is in that situation. We also talk about labor trafficking visas, which are T visas, and visas for victims of crime, which are U visas. So if you have that kind of application pending, if you don't know what they are and you're just trying to understand immigration and what benefits might be available, this is a great place for you to be. Join us in this conversation. Share this post with others if you think they might benefit from this conversation. I'll be here to answer a few questions that come up frequently in our practice, but also hello, Ara. Thank you for joining. It's so nice to see you on. So we have some folks that join regularly. We're streaming on TikTok. We're streaming on Facebook. We are also on YouTube. We also have a presence on Instagram. So like us, follow us on our social media, stay connected to us. With the win of Donald Trump and the upcoming Trump administration, I know a lot of us are feeling very anxious about what's to come in immigration laws. I want to encourage you, if you have an option for an immigration benefit, you should take advantage of that, right? So if you're undocumented, I would highly suggest you talk to an immigration attorney, learn about join us here. We're on here regularly. Learn about different methods, different eligibility requirements for various visa types. If you're here and you're here without documentation, you overstayed your visa or you entered illegally, there may be benefits, humanitarian benefits available to you. I would highly encourage you to take advantage of that. So again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney here in Washington, D.C. We do help clients all over the United States. So we can help you with immigration no matter where in the United States you are located. If you want to call us for a consultation, you can do that by calling our office number, which is 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal, and I'll be talking for a little bit, so feel free to share this post with others if you think that they might benefit from this immigration conversation, okay? Great, Junia, thank you so much. Stay tuned. I will answer my question of the day, and then I'll get to some of your questions. We have 97 people here streaming on TikTok. We have folks here on YouTube and Facebook as well, so a lot of people joining. I'll try to read the question out loud, but if you have never joined me, please say hello. Tell me what you're interested in learning about. And if we don't get to it today, we will definitely get to it next time. Okay, so stay tuned. Put your questions in. I know we're all anxious, and I want you to have all the information you need about immigration. Again, this is general information. So if you'd like to schedule a consultation, a one-on-one consultation with me, please call our office at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. We help clients all over the United States with their immigration cases. We'd love to talk to you and see how we can get you in status, see if it's possible for you to receive a green card. And we'd love to be involved in that process if you do decide that we are the right firm, the right fit for you. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and answer one of the most common questions I receive on VAWA cases. So this question is, how can I write a personal declaration for my VAWA petition? So what type of information do I need to include in my VAWA declaration? This is a great question, especially because many attorneys used to believe that VAWA benefits could only be used by people who are suffering really severe physical abuse. There was a myth that you need a police report to apply for VAWA. So if you do have physical abuse, if you do have a police report, of course, you can apply for VAWA if you otherwise qualify. But in terms of talking about the abuse you've suffered for a VAWA case, what you want to do is talk about the various types of abuse that you've experienced. So you will have I would say, of course, do an introduction, tell the government how you entered the U.S., how you met your spouse, how you decided to enter into that relationship with your spouse, the spouse, of course, that is abusive towards you, in which you're in that type of relationship where you would otherwise qualify for a VAWA. So in terms of the type of abuse that you want to talk about in this VAWA application, make sure you cover a wide variety. So for example, you want to talk about emotional abuse. What has your spouse done, said to you? Do they keep you isolated? Do they humiliate you in front of friends or family? Do they blame you? Do they call you names? Are they yelling at you? So you want to talk about verbal abuse. Are they calling you names? Are they putting down your country of origin, right? You want to talk about psychological abuse. Are they making you think that you're crazy? Are they telling you you're cheating on them, or you're unfaithful, or you're not a good wife or a parent or a husband? Are they saying those things to you? Are they making you question your own perception in various ways? That can be considered psychological abuse. So you can have a section on that. I would also have a section on financial abuse. Are they jeopardizing your job? Are they preventing you from working? Are they calling you all the time while you're at work and preventing you from doing a good job? Do they keep you from going back to school to advance yourself? Are they checking your receipts and monitoring your spending? Do they maintain control over the finances in your relationship? So these are the types of things you want to include. If it occurs, of course, you want to be truthful with everything that you submit, but this is the type of financial abuse that you might want to cover in your declaration. Of course, sexual abuse can also, if that is occurring, you can also put that in there. Physical abuse, including, making you fatigued, by requiring that you be the one that's responsible to do all of the work in the household. So there's many different types of abuse that can be covered in a VAWA case, in a VAWA declaration. If you need help with your VAWA declaration and your VAWA application, I would highly suggest that you contact an immigration attorney. If you want to call us to have a consultation, please do so. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based here in Washington, D.C., but our clients are all over the United States. Many of them are here in the D.C. area. If you are, or you prefer to, you're always welcome to come to our office in person. We would love to have you here to have a consultation here in person. We do also offer consultations by phone or by Zoom, so don't hesitate to do that as well. To schedule one, you can go to our Facebook page right now. There's a link over there. You can see my calendar, my availability, and you can schedule one right there through that link. You can also check out our website at agarwalimmigration.com. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. Our website is Agarwal Immigration, AGARWAL. You can schedule directly through our website as well. And I hope to see you or talk to you on the phone, see you on Zoom, or meet you in person to talk about your immigration cases. So I hope this was very helpful to you about your VAWA case. Okay, and again, stay connected with us. If you're not ready to do a consultation, keep us in your social media so you can be notified when I go live. So, make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, you like us and follow us on our Facebook page and our TikTok page, where we're pretty active with new information about these different types of cases that different types of immigration benefits that you might be eligible for. Okay. Adunia says, is it true that Trump is going to automatically end birthright citizenship. Trump can't automatically end birthright citizenship. There's a lot of rhetoric by Donald Trump, his party, that he is going to end birthright citizenship. Can they create an amendment, and it has to pass through Congress, the Senate, and has to be signed by the president? I feel as though there would be a lot of litigation involved here, and I don't know that it's going to be feasible. I think that we will have to wait and see, but it is not something that would happen immediately. It's not an executive order or an internal policy. This is a law. Birthright citizenship is a law that is codified, which means it's in our statutes, and we must abide by it. And to make changes to that, there's certain processes that you have to go through, and that can take months, if not years. And so I don't see that happening right away. So I wouldn't worry about that if I were you, Junia, right now. I don't think that is cause for worry. If you're out of status, your status has expired, that is something you might want to think about getting in status, you or anyone you know. If you want to call us for a consultation, please do so. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I am an immigration attorney. I help clients all over the United States with their immigration applications. Okay. And Junia says, another question, does the USCIS take interviews for VAWA? If so, who is going to be interviewed? That is a great question, because this is a new thing that has started happening. Again, for those who might have missed it, the question is, are there VAWA interviews, and who is going to be interviewed? So number one, you should note that VAWA is considered a highly confidential application. Information about your VAWA application is not shared with the abuser. So if you're married to someone who is abusing you, you filed a VAWA based on that relationship. The government is not allowed to contact them or disclose information about your case to them in order to keep you protected and safe. So that is embodied in our regulations. They are not allowed to contact your spouse to talk about your case, because they think that might cause you to be in danger if you're filing an application based on abuse. Okay, so only you should be contacted. They typically did not interview folks for VAWA applications. This is something new that they started this month, this December, where they can interview about your VAWA case. So what are they going to ask you? They'll probably ask you questions about the abuse. They probably ask you questions about your marriage. Did you enter into the marriage in good faith, which means, was it just for immigration purposes, or was it something where you intended to build a life with that person? So those are the types of questions they're going to ask you. They may ask you questions about your any kind of criminal history that you might have, or anything that might trigger an admissibility, which means, were you ever a habitual drunkard, or did you have lots of immigration violations where you left the country, re-entered illegally? Things like that is what they might want to look at in that VAWA interview. Okay, give us a call if we can help you with your immigration applications. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I come on here frequently. If you want to be notified, I would highly suggest that you stay connected with us so you can be informed on upcoming changes in immigration. I think we're all feeling nervous, but if you are out of status, if you overstayed, you want to get in status if you can, right? If you're eligible, you want to apply for something. All right. Adi says, where are you from? Adi, I am from the United States. I live here in the Washington, D.C. area. Our law firm is located here in Washington, D.C. But originally, I am from India. I grew up in Connecticut. My family was also immigrated when I was young. And I grew up in Connecticut and have spent many years here in this area. Okay, hope that answers your question. Thank you. I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. Adi says, what state? I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. Our law firm is headquartered here in Washington, D.C. We do represent clients all over the United States, so we can help you with your immigration cases no matter where in the U.S. you are. Okay, give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. Another question here is there a VAWA filing fee? So currently there is no VAWA filing fee. There's actually no filing fee for any applications that you might file with your VAWA case. So that includes your adjustment of status application, which is your green card application, along with work authorization and travel authorization that are all wrapped up into and based on this pending green card application. So there are no fees, government fees associated with your VAWA and green card applications at this time. Will that change? I suspect that is likely going to change. So if you think you want to save a couple $1,000s, you might consider filing your application now before fees might go into effect starting in January of next year. Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach us at 703-348-1663. You can also schedule a consultation on our Facebook page. There's a link there. There's also a link on our website, agarwalimmigration.com. If you don't know me, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. I'm based in Washington, D.C. We help clients all over the United States. Yes, you can call now. Our office is technically closed, but leave a message and our team will give you a call back tomorrow and get your information, or you can go to our Facebook page, see my availability, and book directly from our Facebook page right now. Okay? Awesome. Thank you. And then I think I have another question. I might have to wrap up for this afternoon. What if my abusive spouse is deported and is no longer a green card holder? All right. If you are married and you were abused and your spouse basically committed a crime or did something to have themselves deported from the United States and they lose their green card status, if that abuse occurred while they were still a green card holder, you might still be able to qualify. This does complicate the situation. So you want to give us a call. You want to work with an attorney. If you're talking about VAWA, what the requirements are is that you have to be married to a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. You have to have shared a residence with that person, so lived in the same place with that person. There's no particular length of time that you're required to live with them, but you are required to live with that person, share a residence with them, and there has to be abuse in that marriage, assuming, of course, that it was a marriage that was not only entered into for immigration purposes. Okay? Give us a call if we can help you. You can reach me at 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. My name again is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney. And I can help you with many different types of cases. We come on here to talk more about humanitarian cases so you guys can get information about different ways that you might be able to get in status, different types of humanitarian benefits that you might be eligible for. So that is why I am on here. I hope that this conversation is helpful to you. Olale says, how long does it take to approve an I-360 VAWA? Please, it's taking 2.5 to 3 years currently. Some of these cases go very fast. We had a VAWA and a green card approved in 10 months not that long ago. So many cases can go faster. There's no rhyme or reason, but currently they're taking about 2 to 3 years to have a VAWA approved. I hope that is helpful. Olale, give us a call if we can help you, 703-348-1663. Again, 703-348-1663. All right. Thank you, everybody. I look forward to meeting many of you. Just a reminder to like our post, like this post, share this with others. Follow us on social media if you would like to be notified. And it's been wonderful chatting with you today. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. I know I missed some questions, but I've got to head out for today. But join me again. I'm planning to be on later this week. Join me again Wednesday, and I will see you all then. But like us, follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be up to date on new immigration information. And if you can join me again, I will answer your questions if I didn't get to it today. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. I will see you all very soon. Have a great afternoon.